Great. Hello. Welcome to A Date with Fate. When we last left off, we had gone through two trippy dreams. One with Marcon, featuring his little sister and his old trainer Hippo and Hippo's partner Tapat. And then we went, and Mylea also had a very trippy dream at the same time, also featuring Hippo and her former commander Tapat and her older brother Bayami. And when we were last all together, we had been at a party for the new moon, and Faye and her dad had played some tricks on the elves, like putting them in weird. Where you really last left off, there was a bunch of elves that your dad had put to sleep, and you put in like weird poses and stuff. Mylea had learned how easy it is to free the slaves, and so that's something brewing in her head, and Mylea and Marcon talked about it with, Marcon was mostly just listening, but talked about it with Faye, and Faye sort of gave some kind of go-ahead, but won't really be involved with it. Today, Steven's not here, so we're going to just focus on Faye and Mylea. So I would say, the party went on till the early morning. You came home kind of uneventful and probably just slept the rest of the day. And at some point the next day, that's when the dream trickery would have happened, because this is not some kind of drug that Mylea and Markham would have taken on their own. Somehow, again, Faye and maybe likely her dad, who's the ultimate trickster, did this just so they could learn a bit more of where their new humans have come from. It's similar to the memory drug, where you can just touch the person and sort of get, not that Faye would have seen everything, but she would have got flashes of, oh, Hippo and Tapat, okay, they're really important people apparently to both of Mylea and Marcon, and seen a bit about the challenges that Marcon and Mylea went through, going through the swamp and the mountain and the flying and all the weird stuff that they did. So a long time ago, I don't know, 2 or 3 days ago, Mylea learned that there's some kind of connection with her and Faye's family. So that's still around. Patrook is settling in as Barnaby's assistant. And yeah, so let's say that the dreams happen. You both woke up. It was mid-afternoon. And I don't know, Marcon goes off to think about things after, I don't know, the dad and Faye poke at him or whatever for a little bit, then he goes. And so Mylea wakes up, and we could just start with that.
Do I know before that, do I have any sense that she's seen any of my dream?
No, you don't, but you
Awesome.
do know that
Hot.
She gave you something.
Okay.
So you come up out of your fog, you're kind of groggy, you're not feeling sick or anything. Not like a weird hangover, just groggy, just waking up.
Can I make a perception check to see if anyone but Faye is around, because she's staring me in the face? Okay.
Go ahead.
That's a 14.
Yeah, I'll say the dad is not here anymore. Maybe he followed Marcon to go have fun with him or something.
Awesome.
Just Faye and Mylea.
Good morning.
You have quite the series of fun little drugs, don't you?
Yes, I stash them in very convenient places for, fun that I make myself.
Stashing them in my drink is not fun for anyone.
No. Well, it's fun for me. And for Daddy. We did it to Marcon too. It wasn't just you. It's not all about you, Mylea.
You did it to Marcon?
Yeah.
That must have been interesting.
He's so easily... Well, actually, he's not. He's not very easily swayed. Good for him. Character growth. But... I feel like he almost... There might have been one where he was like... So I'll keep that steel
Wait.
trap.
You know what happened in his dream?
Bits and pieces here and there. Not like a full understanding, I just get glimpses. For instance, I got glimpses of you and your commander. And your brother?
Aye. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, because I didn't.
Oh, you didn't like seeing your brother?
I would like to actually see my brother, not see him in my imagination. So, no, I didn't.
Well, technically you did actually see him. I mean, you saw him through your heart, so that's not seeing someone you love, then what's the point of existing?
To actually see them as they are. I'm not sure I understand the question.
You did see them through your heart. And drugs. But mostly your heart.
Through your heart and mostly drugs.
Write that one down. Well, does this have any lasting effects that I should, be aware of?
You may or may not, depending on your fortitude or constitution or whatever you want to call it. You may or may not feel the urge to vomit rainbows.
Vomit rainbows?
Yes. It's fun. That's like the fun part of it. Well, the second fun part of it. For me. Not for you.
The vomiting of the rainbows is the fun part. Excellent.
Yes. Well, for me, once again. For you, it might feel like, I don't know, very acidic. And then you'll be like, oh, there's rainbow vomit on my hands. That's disgusting.
Ew.
I should have put it in a bag.
Faye,
yes.
I mean this without any guile. You are maybe the strangest person I've ever met, ever in my life. And I have met some very strange people in this very strange adventure that we have been on together.
I saw a cat prance behind you and I got distracted. But no, compliment accepted. Thank you. Now, to be fair, not that I like being fair in general, but I do feel like you might try to murder me if we're not fair. I will give you free
some of
range
the
to
drugs.
ask me one question about myself with complete honesty.
Oh.
Ooh. Prefacing with this is not the question. What if instead...
Okay.
What if instead you give me the drugs and I can see glimpses of your dream?
No.
Fine, I'll go with the question.
Fair trade.
Not a fair trade, but fine. It's fine.
You don't even know what you want to know.
No,
about me.
No. Was there ever a point in your very long and very boring life that you cared about anything beyond simply having a good time in the moment?
Oh, of course. I mean, I wasn't born bored. Although that is a very, fascinating image of just a bored baby who's born and just put me back in, I'm done with this.
Put me back.
I mean, I cared about my mother and my father and the family reputation. And I did care a little bit about, the history of this island for a brief moment in school. But they teach history wrong. They focus on the dates instead of, the reason things happen and like all the different pieces that make a situation, an event occur, but they're just like, oh, but remember this happened in 12,000, so I'm like, well, I'll remember that. Not.
Real truth.
But other than that, no. After that, things just carried along, spinning away, events repeating. Anyway, it gets very dull very quickly when you learn that you are pretty much stuck on an island. There's no interest in anything else but themselves.
Are you stuck?
Yes. Why on earth would I go to a being of great immense power that I do not understand if I wasn't stuck? Just because I have the means to leave doesn't mean that I can leave.
How? You've never let anything... In my, granted, quite long understanding of you, I say sarcastically because I've known you for 3 days. Or 4. Or 5 now. Maybe a week at most. But it doesn't seem to me that you feel bound by anything. If you have the means to do something...
When I was out of the island, yes, of course, because things were new and exciting, and, well, even outside the island, I still have a modicum of power with this lovely little fashion accessory. But on the island, no, things are expected. Boring things are expected. Even though they think it's interesting, it's not. Sometimes you could see someone slip on some semen at an orgy and think it's hilarious. So, and there's just certain things, and if we leave the island, there are many enemies of Greece. That's the whole bringing down island. That's the whole thing. No one's willing to attack because we have the beasts. And we have the beasts because we probably couldn't defend ourselves otherwise. Very boring. That's why so many things of this society is just the same. And even when I did learn of the outside of Brees world, I learned that, unfortunately, it seems to be very similar abroad as well. Same conflicts, same resolutions, in that anything close to justice is not done. It is who's the richest and who has the most power, who has the most influence. It's a boring world, and I would like to make it interesting.
Can it not be changed then? The idea that justice is only for the rich or skewed for the rich. You do not think in all your years cannot be changed?
Are you suggesting that I could have changed it?
No.
Me, one person.
No. I'm not suggesting that maybe if enough people wanted to change it, it could change.
I know you haven't been here very long, but I feel like you've been here long enough to realize that I am completely unique on this island. There are some elves who take pity on their slaves and treat them nicely, and there's those that aren't. But no one's going to change the status quo, because changing the status quo would mean changing their position. why I'm unique. I don't care about position. I don't care about anything.
Imagine the one who doesn't care about anything is the most, I guess, objectively moral on the island.
Oh,
Clever.
wow, I've never... Pretty sure I've never been called immoral, but I will take it, thank you. Actually, I don't want it. That sounds boring. I don't want it. Take it away. Take it back. I'm not moral. Here, I'm going to squish this ant. It did nothing to me. There, I did it.
Don't be too afraid. I
That
don't
ant is
think
dead.
the label will apply for too long. At least not to any of us once we're done with whatever we have to do on this island.
Yes. Yes. It's going to be quite marvelous.
So, these beasts,
Yes.
can you tell me more about them?
Mm-hmm. What would you like to know?
Which one are we going to first? What are their strengths and weaknesses? Are we going to die in the process?
So, I can answer that one. Maybe answer the second one. Third one, most likely, yes. So let's start with number one. The first beast is DM. What's the first beast?
You know. Can you just do a history check? I
Yeah,
thought you should know this.
it's been a while.
Yeah. Well, also, Mylena was reading around things in the library, too, so you have some inkling.
Cool.
21 history.
Really
Nice.
quickly, Jordan, your microphone is tied up in your dragon.
Oh, dragon.
So
So, what is it sounding like?
it's sounding like the dragon is eating it. It's going.
Sure.
There, all
right.
fixed.
Yeah, so yeah, you know, it is the firebird. It is a phoenix, essentially.
It's a phoenix. Right, we have to kill a
Yes.
phoenix. Sorry, that's out of game. I don't know what a phoenix is. I've never been here before.
Well, you read a little bit about it. In the
I know what a
library.
phoenix is.
Also, like, actually, I'm pretty sure. Wait, actually, I don't know what the outside world is like. Did you go to school? Did you have any sort of education?
Yes, I've had an education. Thank you.
Was your education at all about folklore, beasts, monsters?
It touched on it, yes, as it was related to certain things, yes.
So, do you know what a phoenix is?
DM,
Other
do I
than
know what a phoenix
firebird.
is?
Yeah, let's do a history check.
Cool.
I think that'd be history.
That's
yeah.
a 19.
Yeah, you know.
Oh,
You've heard
yes,
of it.
course. I know what a phoenix is.
Question for the DM.
Okay.
May I roll? I don't know if it would be history or intelligence or religion or
About the
nature
phoenix?
about the phoenix. Is it one of those, kill it and then it rises from its ashes kind
what I
of
was
thing,
worried
or
about.
No, you know because this is a beast that like the elves of Breeze have to sacrifice themselves for to become, like in Final Fantasy X. No, it doesn't do that.
Okay.
It is. I mean, the only way it comes back is with a new sacrifice every, 48 years.
Okay. Would it be correct then in saying that it's not like other phoenixes, and do other phoenixes in the world do that, or is that just myth?
Do you want to roll? Let's say nature.
Okay. 15.
So you're aware that there's other phoenixes in the world, and actual phoenixes. It's more like, an approximation of a phoenix.
Okay, so phoenix in
yeah.
name, but not okay.
Yeah.
So, you know what a phoenix is.
Aye.
There you go.
And can this... If we come up against it, I mean, does it have
when we do?
When we come up against it and hopefully win, or maybe not hopefully win, I don't know. But when we come up against this phoenix, it's a firebird, so anything that has to do with water is probably smart.
Probably water, maybe some ice. Probably not fire.
Probably not fire.
Oh, too bad I have burning hands.
Oh, you don't have chill touch or anything?
Oh, I also have scorching ray.
Well, it'll be good for the ice beast.
There you go. I'm just prepared for the next one. Never, I can viciously mock it.
Is there anything I can learn?
Stay dead, Jean Grey.
While I'm here. No!
Not true, I love
no,
Jean
Jean Grey! No!
She's actually alive? Nope, she died again, never mind.
Who knows? It's one or the
Young
other.
Jean Grey's alive. Anyway.
It's one or the other. Hold on, I'm checking my spells. Is there anything I can learn while I'm here, or... I know we're not allowed to have weapons because we're second-class citizens at best.
I will be smuggling those. But I did... Ooh, I don't have my... I mean, I do have my book, but it's over there. Yes. Anywho. Yeah. So... Yes. And... Ooh. My Leia, I'm going to give you a moral dilemma.
Excellent!
Another one.
You want to free my people. Let my people go and all that fun things. Some of them may be trained in the ways of martial arts. We can bring them with us to try and bring down the beast. Say I'm taking them with me because I want to show the Fire Island
And this is
the greatness of the Cayawans or some malarkey like that.
And this is a moral dilemma because it might get them killed?
Yes. But they'll be fighting for their freedom that they don't know that they're fighting for.
Oh, so we're not going to tell them?
I'm not. Remember, I'm not part of it.
Are you going to tell me who might stand the best chance of this? Or do I just get to pick at random? Alright.
I'll go with you while you talk to them.
You know,
In fact, I can disguise myself. I can disguise myself. That is what the spell is called. And I can do it at will.
Are you saying that in the past that your family has trained some of the people, or that you're going to be training them like in the next few days?
Ooh, both. We could, whichever one you think.
Okay. Well, it's up to you. Would your family have trained, or would there have been any fun? I mean, you made a sparring partner, maybe. I don't know.
The only way I would think that we would train them would be for my mother's inventions, like if they need to test it out in a combat scenario. So
your mother is scary, by the way.
No, my mother's. No, you're right. She's a little scary.
She's
but
scary.
When she is with my father, and he's playing jokes, she does turn into a cinnamon roll. Other than that, she is literally a spiky ball, and I love her.
Spiky ball. Well, I wish I cared as little as you, because then this might be fun and not a dilemma, but Alright, let's do it. You transform yourself into a human, and then we will go find...
only when we're, like, over there. I don't want to, like...
Think of the Dragon Prince. Like, I don't know if you've seen that or not, but, like, because, like, the elves... Have you seen it?
Mm-hmm.
No, Haley hasn't seen it, because in that one, the elves of that one are kind of cool. Like, they have 4 fingers, and they have horns, so they're kind of like tieflings. But so, like, there's one episode where the elf has to be a human, and there's another where the human has to be an elf, and so he just, like, sticks, sticker things, like, tree branches in his hair for horns. But so, yeah, elf becoming human, she just, like, puts her hood up and puts on some gloves that have, like, an extra finger.
Yes, I will wait till we get a little closer. I don't want to be mistaken for somebody and then like, oh well, I guess I could just cancel it. That's true. Alright. I'm going to disguise self. It's an eldritch even invocation, so I don't have to use any spell slots or anything.
Can you be anybody? Or do
I make myself, including any clothing and armor, weapons, or whatever, look different until the spell ends or until I use my action to dismiss it, and it can last an hour. I can seem a foot shorter or taller. I can appear thin, fat, or in between, but I can't change my body type, so I must adopt a form that has the same basic arrangement of limbs. So I can't turn into like a cat. Spider. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And then to discern if I am disguised, the creature can use an action to inspect my appearance, and it must succeed an intelligence check against my spell DC.
I think we said you had like 8 or 10 servants. I don't remember how much I said.
Yeah, not as many as others.
Many. Yeah.
So I will disguise myself. Do I know who's at my annex at the moment?
You don't have any.
I don't have.
They're all at the other house.
Ooh! I'll disguise myself as Marcon.
Good. That's what I was thinking of. I was like, why not? I was hoping you would think that.
There we go. He's off doing odd snow
Yeah, he's just got to reflect and stuff on his arrogance and whatever.
Oh, but now I need to like talk like him. Yep, you've spent time with him. Tell me if I sound like him. Oh, highty tighty. I'm Marcon.
You sound far too intelligent.
Oh, Marcon.
That's it.
All right, my layer. You lead the way. Wait, lead the way. Way?
And alright, so I start to head out of the annex. Marcon.
Yes, my layer. Nope. I'll work on it. It's not gonna be like, you know, I need to like study him. So let me just. You keep walking. I'm going to like grab inspiration. I'm following you.
Who would be the most likely to? Well, you probably don't want to tell me. It's fine. We walk.
So yeah, you go to the other house.
Marcon's face, so this shit-eating grin.
So you go to the house, and yeah, so let's just say your dad stayed behind with Marcon at your house. The mom is doing stuff, making jewelry out with Barnaby or something, I don't know. And so servants are hanging around, and that's about it.
Hey, Marcon.
So you, Mylea met, the one that you freed and then unfreed was Midvanel. And then the other human that was there that night was Kapatagoon. But so there's at least, let's just say 8, because I don't remember the last number I gave out.
I was going to ask Marcon who... Well, can I just make a perception check? Who looks like they might know how to
Sure.
fight?
Where are you? You just standing in the foyer or what?
Yep, right now.
Okay. Is there? Well, there's no servants here right now.
Oh, well, then I'm
I mean,
gonna...
somebody must have answered the door, actually. Well, okay. Go, sure, do a perception check. See if this person who answered the door looks like they know how to fight.
Well, that's a 7, so...
They just, they answered the door.
Well.
What? You want to roll too?
I mean, I got a 10, so...
Well, you know your servants, though, so it's up to you if you want to answer Mylea or not about... This can be Vinipata. Which let me...
Why do they all have such cool names?
Because I created a bunch of names, like, and looking at Filipino cities and just rearranged their words.
Excellent.
I will say that because I'm so disinterested, that I'm not sure. That's why I'm making Mylea do it.
Alright.
Okay.
Because I don't actually know the answer.
This feels like a losing battle, but alright, I'm gonna keep going, because I am Mylea. And Mylea...
Yes, you should, Mylea.
Mylea continues to try, even when there is no hope left. Alright. And, I'm gonna walk... A general layout...
Just look like this.
General layout is the foyer.
Yeah, and then like probably because it's beautiful. It's not like a a brick like a mansion like we would have because it's an elven house. So
Yes.
it's long and beautiful with rooms going, not roads, but going off to the sides, and probably a courtyard. More Chinese, like, with a big courtyard in the middle and, like, lots of rooms around it.
Beautiful.
But not necessarily square either.
Can I... Would I know, based on just, like, having been here a couple of days, like, who would generally be stationed where?
Not really, I don't think at this point, because day one you arrived... You like had dinner and you immediately went to the party. Day two. I'm gonna say you slept most of the day, and then probably just hung out at Faye's house, and let's just say you, I don't know, played around in the library and stuff.
Cool.
So this is day 5 now. It's mid-afternoon. So you really haven't been to the parents' house since that night of the party.
Alright, well, I want to go towards the western half of the house and follow that beautiful archway around to sort of just generally have a look-see and see if anyone looks like they might know how to fight.
Okay. I would say the general jobs in this house are cleaning. You don't really have any horses or animals but you do have carriages.
Ooh. The stable.
Nah, you probably have horses. I'm sure there must be a stable. There's probably a stable somewhere.
The stable! I want to go to the stable!
So there's stable work, there's cleaning work, there's, I don't know, just general being the body servant who holds the pitcher of water work, that kind of thing.
Stables, I would like to go there.
Okay.
Because I think people who work with horses have to be strong.
They do. So you go to the stables, you go out through this winding courtyard, and it does lead off, I don't know, I'm not good at meters, but it goes off, like you walk in the outer grassy area for 5 minutes, and then you get to the stables. Which are also beautiful and ornately carved and elvish designs and stuff like that.
Everything is pretty. Probably less struck by the opulence than I would have been a couple days ago, but yes.
I feel like Marcon is just skipping behind Mylea. As he...
Excellent. That tracks.
I love the stables.
Yeah, he loved the other one.
Yeah, Marcon likes horses. You're doing an excellent Marcon impression,
Horses.
Faye.
Horses are great. I love driving them.
Driving horses.
Driving horses on the carriage.
Somebody probably had to bring back that carriage you rented too, so maybe that happened yesterday.
Sure.
And I go to the stables. Do I see anybody around at the stables?
Yeah, you would. You would see people like pitching hay and.
Okay.
I'm imagining like a Fabio cover right now. There's just a stable hand with a big open shirt.
Yes.
Long flowing hair.
Yeah.
As he's like lifting up a hay bale.
Can I look for a stick?
A well-hung stable boy.
No! I would like to find
producers.
I would like to find something that looks like a bow staff. Oh no. My internet.
Oh.
My internet went away. It's back.
You're here.
Still here.
Hi, I'm back.
Hello.
Wait, I need to look up what a bow staff looks like.
It's a big stick.
Oh, because you don't have any weapons right now.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
Just want to look at.
And also I want to surprise somebody with a stick
it's just a
and
big.
see
Okay.
how they respond.
Well, okay. Do a perception check.
Can I help?
Yeah.
Give her advantage.
Cool.
Sure.
Thanks, I got 20!
Yeah, you see something sticking up out of the hay that no one's playing with.
It's a stick. It's a 20.
Ooh.
Alright. I pick up the stick.
And it turns out that it's one of those large hay rakes. I don't know what they're called.
Oh, the pitchforks things?
Oh yeah, pitchfork. Yeah.
Cool. Alright, so I got a
I
pitchfork.
couldn't think of the right name.
It's a hay rake.
Hay fork.
Can I give it like a spin? Can I like
Acrobatics, I guess.
Sure. That's an 11. Oh, bless two. That's a 13.
Yeah, so it's more awkward than you're used to because
Yeah, it is.
it's a rake on one end. It's not aerodynamic like a glaive.
Great. So I do that, and then I would like to
Okay, nobody saw
chuck
that.
it at the nearest person who is like doing something.
Okay.
Chuck it at the nearest person in a way but like in a way that's like I'm tossing it to them, not like at them.
Oh, I
So
thought
do you
were
call out before you send it towards them?
No, you know what? Let's just chuck it at them. I want to see their natural instincts. It's fine.
Okay.
Oh
So do you want to make a damage roll?
Oh my god, it's
Or
a
a hit
ranged
roll.
attack.
Are you proficient in bow staffery?
Are you
Like
proficient in
quarterstabs?
throwing things?
Let me check. I don't think so, but let me check. Oh no, wait, I can't check here. Hold on. Now I can check.
What?
It
Okay.
just it covered your face for a little bit. D&D Beyond. Tell me. Tell me what I'm proficient in. Hold on. I've got it. I am proficient in two-handed weapons. I am
Like javelin or something?
Yeah, javelins.
yeah. I am not proficient in
Okay.
no.
Okay, whatever. So then you don't throw with anything added. So can you do
Yeah.
a hit roll?
That's a 14 to hit.
All right, let's see if. Okay.
If you hit the person not wearing any armor.
Okay, they got 15. Good. So you throw it at a servant that you saw No, because if the hay fork is here, then this person was just doing some general like shoveling of like mud and horse poop and stuff.
Yeah.
So they got a 15. So they saw it coming and they do move out of the way. That's all they do. They don't catch it. They're like whoa and
I'm so sorry. I lie. Can I make a deception roll?
yeah. I'm gonna. This person is okay. They got a 17 for noticing you.
Shoot. Okay, well that's a 12 deception.
Okay. They at least saw you. I don't know if they care about being deceived or not. Let me look at my names. Okay. So she comes over. What do you think you're doing? Like, I know you're one of the new servants, but you don't throw things like that.
No, I had intended for you to catch it because I thought that that's what you needed from me. I tried to deceive yet again.
My Leia, I can't believe you did something like that. It is terrible.
I got a 20 for deception that time.
Okay.
But it was not natural.
What were you deceiving on? What was the thing that you said?
I'm so sorry. I thought that you might catch it. Like, I was intending for you to catch it.
Okay.
Or that you needed it, is what I said.
Well, I didn't need it because otherwise I would have asked for it.
Excellent. Such a smart thought there. Question for you.
Can I help you?
Question for you. I have been asked to see if there is anyone who has any sort of, like, defensive training to protect our masters from bad things. Or people. This is not a goddamn lie. This is the truth.
I'll step in at this point. I don't know if you were at the party last night. Or you may have seen what the master and Mistress Faye did, and so we're tasked with trying to find some people who help keep them safe from any retribution that may occur.
Retribution is very dangerous for our masters, whom we are tasked to protect.
Indeed.
Wait, what did they do? I didn't hear this story.
It was hilarious, actually. So they rogued everybody at the party and then put them in funny poses, me included, which I did not care for, but it did happen. And then I was drugged again. It was not hilarious at all. No, not hilarious at all.
But isn't that kind of normal elf stuff? Why would others be seeking retribution against them?
However, this time, we want to make sure that there is no retribution because there were so many people, they might think it's funny to come after them.
And as you know, it was the special night in which things happen. Beastie things.
Oh, yes. So, you want to know if I can fight?
You, or perhaps one of the other servants around here, can fight.
And let us know if we need to roll deception disadvantage.
Because we suck!
Can you instead roll persuasion?
Ooh.
Okay.
Together?
Regular?
Am I assisting?
Yeah, regular.
Or advantage?
Should I assist her, or do you want to assist me?
No, can you both roll? It'll be like a group persuasion check.
Well, that's a 17.
24.
Okay.
Yes!
Then yes. So she feels safe talking to you. Okay.
Okay, I understand. And I know you knew, but they do sometimes show us a few things, or I mean, they've never really outlawed us from learning a few things.
And we would never do anything to harm them. This is merely for their protection.
I understand. Well, I know some things. I think Midvanille's better than me, and there's probably a few others that are. I'm just a stable hand. But I'm pretty strong. I can punch things.
Care to practice a little bit?
With you?
Aye.
Okay.
I'm just
I
gonna
don't want.
sit back and watch. I'm very weak.
I don't want to hurt you.
That's the most Marcon thing I've ever heard.
Yeah. Good job.
Okay. Well. Can you wait just a moment?
Aye.
So she goes and she's like, everyone, come here.
Uh-oh.
She's actually excited.
Oh no!
So like
we found Fight Club!
four other people come. This is the majority of the work. Like, it's either cleaning the house or running the stables. There's not that much to do. The elves do all the other stuff. And like, mostly having servants is just for show and whatever. So even they are pretty bored. So yeah, like 4 other people come. Like, I'll say 3 guys and 1 girl. So in the total there's 5.
Okay, so this is my Leia. I'm not sure if all of you have met her, but and that's Marcon. And oh, by the way, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Sally Pleck, and let me write that down for you.
Oh, I misspelled it.
So yeah, this comes from me looking at French. This is both a mix of French cities that I just put in random orders and Filipino cities.
Okay,
so she like rolls up her sleeves and like takes off whatever apron and stuff like that, getting herself all ready.
I'm gonna go up to next somebody and be like, "Welcome to the gun show, am I right?"
Well, Sally Black tends to think she's not a fighter, but she's pretty good.
My money, I bet 1 food serving on Sally Black.
Well, I'm interested in seeing my Leia fight.
If she's nobody.
So yeah, Sally Pleck is like,
actually they're pretty, there's not much to do after a festival, so they won't mind us taking off a bit of work.
So,
do you want to throw a punch first?
okay, so she gets in her stance. She's probably 25, not that old, and 5'4".
Cool.
So about your height.
And I'm not wearing my armor.
No, but she's not wearing armor anyway. She's in complete peasant clothes. Okay, so roll to hit. She got 10.
That doesn't hit.
I'm sure that does not hit. So you managed to dodge.
Oh, that was a very nice one. Coming at you. That's a 16 to hit. That hits probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, roll for...
Marcon won't be eating tonight.
Oh, no.
Won't be eating?
Oh, that's right. 1 food serving.
Let's roll a d6.
An unarmed strike. You want me to do
Or
a
whatever
d6?
you-
It's a d4.
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
That's 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. She tries to hit again. Oh, that's a 4. Okay.
Listen, try
It's not as
again.
fast.
Try again. I want you to do this.
I'm going
Okay.
to inspire her. I'm going to use my bardic inspiration.
Can you do
to
that? Can
inspire
you do
her.
that without losing disguise self?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because it's not concentration. It's just
Okay.
So I'm just gonna write. Come on, Sally Black. Give her all you got.
Gore.
So that okay.
So
Ooh.
she can add a D8 to her roll.
A D8.
All right, we'll do that next
Powerful.
time. So she got a 17 that time. So let me
Oh, that hits.
let me get her dice out.
Or she can hold it for the next one.
Yeah, we'll hold it
lasts
for the
10
next
minutes.
one. So let's say I don't have any stats for her, so we'll just do a D4 like you did. So that's 3 points of damage.
Oh! You're pretty strong there.
Thanks. You're strong yourself.
She says so happily. That is a 15 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
You just slap him across the face.
Just
Yeah.
gonna- 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
You're pretty strong. Like,
Whack.
Bam.
that Batman meme.
yeah.
15? Does 15 hit?
Yeah, that hits. That's my armor class.
Okay. Okay. That's 2 points of damage.
Is your armor class without armor?
No, that's my armor class with armor.
Okay.
It's 13 without.
Okay.
Alright. That's an 18 to hit.
Sure, yeah. All the other people are like, wow, this my Leia, she sure is fast.
And that's 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright. So that's almost one more. 19.
Absolutely hits.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, she's
3 points of damage.
strong. Hey, Sally Pleck, why don't you use that rake? See if you can.
I can't use a rake on you.
It's so fun.
Do it. She's in needing of. Do it.
Okay, but I will only use the blunt part.
Yeah. Just use the blunt. None of us want to have to explain any piercings.
So she picks it up and let's see. Alright, I'm gonna do the inspiration on that because that was a 6. So a D8. Oh no.
Sounds like you're gonna make it. I
Where
can
did
feel
it
it.
go? Oh, 6 plus that's 13. So
Oh, that
without your
hits.
armor.
That hits.
Yeah. And so what is the damage for a pole arm like this?
Like an improvised weapon.
Yeah.
A good spell. Nope.
I'll check.
Let's go to D&D, not Wikipedia.
Let me see, I had the book right here.
Improvised weapons.
1d6 plus 4, right?
One
Sorry,
Often-
1d6.
I'll just do the 1d6.
I think, right? 1d6? Is that what you got?
Sounds fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's okay. That's 4 damage.
Ow. Sally Black, you're mighty good with that stuff. Toss it here.
Okay, fair's fair.
And then instead of trying to actually strike her with it, I'm going to
Wanna stab her?
swipe. No, I want to
Oof.
swipe at her feet to see what her reaction is like. So,
Okay.
Before. No, never
What?
mind.
Okay.
Building I was gonna be mean. I'm not gonna though.
well, that's a 15 to hit.
Alright, so that would hit. So let's see what. If she. Oh, 16. So whatever her acrobatics is, it's 16 plus something.
Oh, great.
So she does jump. She saw what you were doing and she jumped.
Well,
And the others cheer her and congratulate, and they're like, "Oh, fast feet, Sally Pleck."
And then I'm going to just hold up both my hands and say, Sallyplack, you are far too strong for me. I'm bowing out of this fight.
Quitter!
Oh, well, thank you. That was a good bout.
And I hold my hand out
I
to
had fun with that.
shake her hand.
Yeah.
And you said who was even better than you? Because you were quite good.
Oh, Midvanel. She's one of the house servants.
Midvanel.
That's who you've already met.
Yes! Well.
Yeah. The one that you freed.
Great.
And then unfreed.
And then unfreed. Well, this was quite fun. Thank you, everyone, for coming. I'm sorry I didn't put up as good a fight as Sallyplack did, but I'll get stronger.
And they're all like, "Wow, good fight."
You could keep your dinner serving. I'll just stick with mine. I can't eat that much anyway.
Oh, all right. I mean, they didn't really beat each other up, you know.
It was just a playful little fight.
They know they were too nice to each other.
Oh no. Leave it to women.
I was waiting for it! Hi, Marcon, I think we should probably head back.
Alright. We can head back if you've got all your information.
The others are like, "Come back soon."
We'd love to.
We will when Mistress Faye says we can.
So they wave you off. You head back to the house.
We should head back to the house, and as we're heading back, I'm gonna just talk to Marcon. Well, that was informative. Did you know that they could do that?
Sure, yes, totally. Marcon's face, but Faye's voice is coming out and mannerism, so like when she goes, "Oh yes, totally."
That's so cute.
Marcon flips hair that's not there.
Uh-huh.
I think Midvanel and
totally,
Sallyplack would be excellent additions to our little mission.
Expedition. Okay. I'll ask Mama. And, well, maybe I should ask Papa. I should probably ask... Yeah, I should probably ask Daddy if I can just borrow them.
Daddy.
Not that Mama would say no, but... Then I have to say why. If I just say it's for a prank, it's fine. Anyway. Yes, I'll ask to spare them. And if Mother asks, I'll say, "Oh, well, I'm going to Ireland." Anyway.
Does your mother have any opinions about Fireland, or just in general?
Not that I know of. Possibly she might, but she does... I mean, you did see how she felt about the party, how we had to dress a certain way, and she was, happy that I was finally bringing property with me. So, decorum and all that.
Perhaps fighting a beastie is not decorum.
Well, she won't know that. Because I'll come back like, "Oh, Mummy, it was terrible. They were dying, and it was terrible and hilarious at the same time." So. All's well that ends well.
Well, you make a fantastic Marcon, by the way. I much prefer you to actual Marcon.
Thank you. I'm working on his accent. It's very difficult.
It's not an accent
especially
you've
when you're
never really
told
heard
something
before,
with
anyway. I mean, you've traveled a
It's
little
also
bit, but
very hard to do it when you have to also do a deep voice. I'm Marcon. Yes, I much rather. That's why I usually tend to be ones I can do. Not very. I'm not very good at accents, actually. Quite terrible.
you make it back to the house, or what do you want to do? You gonna go back to Faye's house?
Yeah, back to Faye's, I think.
You don't want to talk to
Midvanel,
or it doesn't matter.
Did you want to talk to the other one?
Oh no, I'm just when we tell Marcon what we're gonna do, I'll just tell him that we're gonna go get the two of them.
Or you could tell me right now. I'm right here.
Ah yes, Marcon, I could tell you right now.
What is it you need to tell me? Is it that I am the most perfect person that ever existed?
No, can't imagine myself saying
I'm
that.
pretty good with a bow. Sometimes.
Are you?
Sometimes. Sometimes I miss. Sometimes I hit. Just a roll of the die, I suppose.
True. So, yeah.
Oh no!
It's okay. It didn't actually cut out that time, but it started to cut out just as you were talking, and then it came back, and I got really mad.
I'll really work on the accent. I know it's cutting in and out. I kind of sound like a totally different region of the island, actually. Yes, they're quite smarmy up there.
Yeah. So, you go back to Faye's house. Faye can shed her disguise.
I'm gonna wait the hour just in case Marcon comes back.
I want him to come back while you're still Marcon.
Okay. So, you want to leave it there?
Well, I mean, we can. We don't have to. It just.
I don't know what else. But there's one thing I can think of, but that's up to you to figure it out.
Oh no. I hate that.
My Leia, while I look like this, I have maybe you'll be more trusting and more open. Who knows? Even though I'm talking like this. Do you prefer me to talk like this, or do you prefer me to talk, like me?
I don't know. You can talk however you want.
Okay, I'm going to talk like this. It's much easier. I ask you a question with 100% honesty.
With 100, you've already seen into my dreams.
But that's not the same.
Well,
I only get glimpses, and I want 100%.
You can ask me a question, and I'll give you 100% honesty. Don't have anything.
What
to
did you
hide.
talk about with my mother?
Oh shit. I think I genuinely can't remember if I told you everything.
You want to do a history check?
Yeah. 19.
Yes, you had this conversation at some point.
Good.
Before the party. Although that was a long time ago.
So, okay, wait.
You talked about...
I just want to make sure you told me everything.
Yeah, I don't know if she told you everything.
No, because I spoke to your mother about the idea that her ring that only lights up for family members lit up for me or whatever. And she asked me a bit of my history, and I told it her, and she said, I think she said, interesting.
Interesting.
Like that, actually. Quite almost the same.
If you're 19, you recall her talking about the eyes being strong in your
family. Oh,
yes!
The eyes in my family being strong.
I would say Faye, too. You could see that. No, Faye, like, you can recall that from watching her dream that Bayami had the same eyes. Same shape, same color, that kind of stuff.
Interesting.
Well, when you
Anyway, can I ask you a different question? Because I feel like I thought you were lying earlier.
Yes, you can ask me another question.
What's your brother like?
By all me?
And do you like having a brother? A sibling's fun.
Yes, siblings are fun. We haven't been close in years, but he was great. He was arguably perfect.
Bother you?
That he was perfect? No.
You didn't feel like you had to, measure up?
Well, it didn't bother me that he was perfect. It bothered me that I wasn't.
So you did feel you had to measure up. So it did bother you.
But that wasn't his fault, clearly. It was mine.
Was it his?
No.
Was it your parents?
No, actually, I can't recall the time my parents ever expected me to be like him. No, he was excellent at everything and self-sacrificial in ways you couldn't possibly imagine, being that you don't know anything about self-sacrifice. But
Agreed.
But no, he was perfect, and I wanted to at least be half of who he was.
I'm misunderstanding something. Is your brother no longer of this plane?
I don't know. I don't know where he is. I don't know if he is among the living or if he is dead.
Was he part of the war?
Yes, he is, or was. And I haven't found him yet.
Lines?
Front.
What company?
The 13th.
Oh, 113th, yes, the very famous company.
Famous company. No, he was to the south, and he was one of the first to be, well, as soon as he was old enough, he went to war. And I stayed in school for 4 years. And we've not heard anything.
Fun.
Yes, well, do you have any siblings?
Not that I know of. I mean, probably. Can't live as long as they have.
But no legitimate siblings, at least.
No. At least, again, not that I know of.
Yeah.
Maybe they perished. Who knows?
Well, yes, well, I would like to see him in real life at some point. But for now, I get to see him in my heart, as you said.
I will not be mean at this moment because I also don't want to lose this wonderful visage that I currently don.
Oh, were you about to transform into him like a jerk?
I decided not to. But I also said that out loud. So. Did you say that out loud?
Yes, I don't think I'm ever going to get used to the fact that you actually don't give a flying fuck about anyone around you.
Yeah. It's true.
I can't tell if that's somehow more evolved than I am.
Probably.
In Faye's opinion.
Damn.
I mean, caring just seems so boring to me.
Isn't it the opposite though? Like, isn't it just? Aren't you bored if you don't care?
It's boring either way. I care. I have to go through the feelings. I have to go through the rigmarole of dealing with those feelings. Gross. Not caring is just the simpler way of being bored. If that makes sense. The cyclical nature of life is just missing.
All I can think about is Nature Boy.
Nature Boy.
By Nat King Cole.
Well, sorry, my internet stopped for a second.
Yeah, you're back.
Okay, good. Well, Faye, if you had one of these dreams that forces you to confront something about yourself or whatever, what do you think you would confront?
Oh, probably the fact that I'm probably going to have to murder someone I've known for a very long time. Don't think he will like what we're doing. So I might just have to excise him from my life. And if that happens to be ending his life, well, there's that.
You're going to have to kill someone you know?
Yes. Most likely. He is to be... If he wasn't the one chosen at the party, then he is to be the next lightning beast. So, I can either try and slay the lightning beast before he becomes it, or he becomes it and then I have to slay him and murder him, even though he's already murdered because he sacrificed himself.
And not to be too cliche, but how do you feel about that?
I don't feel at all. I am ready for this to end, as it were.
Is this the truth, or do you want to roll a deception check?
Or a persuasion check.
I will roll a check.
And I don't know which one it is. Yeah, I'm gonna roll an insight.
Yeah, you roll insight.
Well, I am not insightful. I can tell you with my 12.
What'd you get, Rachel?
Well, I rolled a natural 2. Which means my +9 is an 11.
Oh my gosh!
So you know that Faye is telling 100% truth.
Oh my god, she's horrible! She's a horrible, horrible, horrible person. Alright.
And I would say, because you did beat her, you probably sense that there is an emotion there that she refuses to name.
Is it love?
No.
Damn
Do you want to pry further or something, my Leah?
There's nothing I can do. I mean, I can cast Zone of Truth, but, like, that's a stupid thing to do.
Yeah, I'm just gonna mess around with you if you do that, but you could totally do that.
No, my Leia wouldn't. Like, I don't understand you, Faye. I know you're not surprised by that, but I genuinely don't understand you.
Most people don't.
Does that bring you any...
But what exactly is it that you don't understand? There's so many things people don't understand about me.
Long for fun. And now that you're getting it, you just want it to be over.
No. I don't want the fun to be over. I want this stupidness to be over.
And this.
This is boring. But this is fun. Do you see the difference? This is boring, this is fun.
Not exactly. I feel like this is all part of this.
Oh no. No. This is boring. This, what we're doing, fun.
Oh. Alright then, well...
My Leia, am I getting under your skin? Am I needling myself into your brain?
You did, in fact, watch my dreams last night, so, you've
okay, but
been
I mean,
under my skin.
I needling into your brain unintentionally, into the point that you're like, oh my gosh, I think I care about her.
Do I care about you?
Yes.
I haven't thought that far. Do I care about you, Faye?
Oh my goodness. Marcon. Yes, Faye. I think my Leia loves me. Oh my god.
Oh, love,
How
no.
terrible for you.
Somehow not the feeling that I'm getting from this. Somehow when I search my deepest soul, I find myself to be completely annoyed and stumped by you. I don't think love is in there. Why do you want to be loved by me, Faye?
Sure.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Give me something to contemplate.
No, I'm thoroughly annoyed and frustrated.
But maybe your love will break whatever's broken in me, and then I will have fun.
The camera just laughs in your head.
Oh, I see. I am your plot device now.
Do you know? Why am I yours? Have I always been yours? Why are you using me? I'm my own person. I'm not part of your story. I'm my own story.
Exactly. Somehow I got thrown into so many people's stories, and in reality, I wanted nothing to do with any of it.
We have a kinship. You don't care. I don't care.
I didn't say I don't care. I said I wanted nothing to do with it. Those are two very different things.
I want nothing to do with it. That's all I'm doing this. Do you see? Do you see what it is?
Bonding over boredom.
Do you see?
or not boredom, but lack of care.
The tornado of not fun and the tornado of fun. Do you see the difference now?
I think somehow in some weird, backwards, and morally bankrupt way. I see your point, Faye.
Oh my goodness. I have a disciple. Come, disciple. To the house to wait for Marcon and so we can make fun of him.
Yeah.
And I prance away.
Excellent.
Still looking like Marcon.
I have a disciple.
You prance away into another room or something, is what you're saying?
But yeah.
Okay. Alright. Is there anything else that you want to do?
I feel good about this conversation.
Yeah.
I pop my head in. What should we be doing when Marcon returns? That would make him just mortified.
You being Marcon should be enough. What if... Because he's stupid. This is bad. Well... What if you pretend you're the real Marcon and he's the fake Marcon?
I'll walk on my Marquesian accent.
Marquesian. I think that when he
Marconian.
returns,
Marconian.
we should tell him that you are the real Marcon, and that he is merely Faye dressed up as Marcon.
I don't want to give him the power of Faye. That's far too much to go to his head. We should just say he's a doppelganger that must be excised from this world.
Alright, well, that actually does sound fun.
Your spleen. Yes.
What's a spleen?
It's a thing in your body that you don't actually need anymore.
Why do we have it?
School, it's fun. Sometimes. Actually, not really.
Alright. So, Mylea and Faye had an interesting time talking to the people, learning there are servants who know how to fight, and then they talked about some things that they might possibly have in common. And Faye possibly being maybe tiny upset over her friend that she might have to kill, but we don't know.
Friend? Are they roommates?
Who are they?
No, I was just, it's because you make the joke that when somebody loves somebody, they're just roommates, but really they love each other.
We don't. I don't love him.
Well, I just wanted to know.
I don't love.
Can't blame a girl for trying.
I blame you for trying. Disciple. Do 50 push-ups.
Not today.
In a comical manner.
In a comical manner.
Comical way.
The weird push-up. It's so funny. All right. So, thank you. Thank you for joining us, and see you next time. Hopefully, with everybody here, and that the plot can move forward.
Yay! I sounded like a sheep.